Hello, and you're joining us to welcome Tesla in India at BKC in Bombay. And behind me is their first offering, the Model Y. Now, there's a whole lot to unpack, so let's take a closer look at the Model Y and tell you what it's all about. Now, starting at the front, of course, there is a frunk underneath this. The Model Y has 2,321 liters of storage in total. For starters, of course, there is an LED DRL that runs along the side. This particular update also gets a new camera on the bumper. Now step to the side and you get a sense of that cyber design language that the Model Y is famed for. It's something that we've seen on the Model S and the Cybertruck, but it gives it a very smooth flowing silhouette. Of course, you have 19-inch wheels on the side, shod in Hankook tires. These alloys are aerograde, which means you get an aerograde cap on them. Of course, being a Tesla, there's a whole lot of autonomy happening, and autonomy happens with cameras that is on the fender as well as in the front ORVM. Now, the doors are flush fit and you get frameless windows, which is a pretty cool feature. Now, at the back, you get a flat floor, which is something that you realize once you get into it, there is just so much legroom. There's a 7-inch screen at the back as well as individual AC vents. These seats are electrically reclining, so you can recline them from where you are. In fact, you can even recline them from the boot, which we will show you right now is quite expansive. Now, of course, on this updated model of the Model Y, you get this really cool light bar that runs across and a really expansive boot. Again, 2,130 liters of storage in total on the Model Y, which is really cool considering the size of this car and its relatively small footprint. Now, of course, let's step on the inside behind the driver's seat and tell you what it's like to be behind the Model Y in India. Now we're inside the Model Y and I can tell you a few things about the design, and of course, as you can see, it's all very minimal. You have very few buttons on the dash. You have this 15-inch screen which functions as the control center and your infotainment. There are even very few buttons on the steering wheel as well. There's just a toggle here, a toggle for your voice function and controls for the lights, but that's about it. These two are wireless chargers. You get a large storage here, a large storage here as well, 2 cup holders, and both these seats are ventilated as well. What really stands out though is how minimal this cabin is. The IRVM is a small minimal introduction to the cabin. There is a small camera on the inside that controls the driver attention system, which ensures that you have full attention while you're driving. Of course, now let me tell you a little bit about the 2 models on sale. Now, Tesla has launched 2 models, the base one starting at 60 lakh rupees, going up to 68 lakhs. Now, the difference between them, one is an all-wheel drive long range, one is a rear-wheel drive long range. One has a range of 500 kilometers, the other one has a range of 622 kilometers. Both of them have a top speed of 201 kilometers an hour, while the long range version will accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds. The regular base model of the Tesla Model Y will go from 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds.